towards Vietnam, and look at that, straight from the kick.
Right.
His whole body just moved his way through, because that was the lowest scoring, not just round, but fight. And he's up against Văn Báu, who is one of the most aggressive Vietnamese fighters. This could be over very quickly indeed, unless Nassif can come out and start showing us some of those styles that he didn't show us when he was up against Alessandro Irfrati from Italy. And that was a 2-0 win, but it was a push-off.
Nassif knows that he's good from the ground. And so he might be hoping here that if our fighter can leg him and take him down. He pushed the other fighter, but Van's probably going to show him some kicks. And Nassif has some other techniques. He just showed us a thigh kick, but he's still going
for the takedown and towards the edge. I wonder, we did say how it would work in the later rounds. Well, look at that.
And there's someone here. Van has been able to take Nassif down. I don't think we saw that in the other fight.
Well, the other fight that he was in against the Italian Alessandro was, he had a lot of time to work with, and I don't think that this Vietnamese fighter is going to give him that time.
Van has a strong thigh kick, and he's taking him down again.
At that. So, unsurprisingly, the points are falling towards Vietnam in the black.
Look at him shuffling around. He's beginning to get into a groove here. He's making something happen. Each time he stepped in on that fast thigh kick, he scored on it. It's not necessarily doing any damage, because clearly Nassif has strong legs there, but it's enough to score a point for him.
So Nassif just a little bit hesitant here as to what he's doing. He's going in and trying to get those. He realizes immediately this is a much more skilled and much more experienced fighter.
Look at him. He's not. He tried to grab it there.
Doesn't work.
Look at the balance and the punches and the kicks. Look at that.
Now this is a great showing from Van.
This is what you talk when we talk about fighting out of the clinch. Van just demonstrated that was.
And he's getting more and more into it as well. He's really enjoying this.
You are seeing Van's fighting style. You talked about someone coming out and
fighting their own fight. Yeah.
So. Interestingly enough, Van just got passivity there.
If that is in any way
the platform referee, that's right. He alternates it. He alternates who he directs to start off if the fighters are taking too much time. But Van got passivity, and
that's amazing. That's incredible. But this is it. I mean, he's not having to fight somebody else's style and come up with a reactive style or a variant. This is how he would. The gym.
This just was if Nassif still hasn't done anything. Van just helped him by initiating some contact. But
Nassif is looking a little bit out of ideas, and this is what we feared might happen in the last round as well if he did come through. So that's a clean, as you'd imagine, unanimous vote towards Vietnam. And look at that, straight from the kick. His whole body just moved forward, and he went into the throw after that and the takedown, and that really is impressive stuff. And that's what you were saying about chain combos, chaining these moves together. So if one doesn't work,
combination gives you an opportunity to have one or two out of a flurry of 4 techniques that earn something for you. If you have just one technique going out, when you have fast legs like these guys, you can give that one roundhouse, that one thigh kick, and you earned a point or 2 points. But most of the time, you'll see Van set something up with that thigh kick. He's following it up with his hands.
And sometimes he was coming in with the decoy thigh kick, and he was actually got the high hits to the head. Haven't seen that many big punches from him. He hasn't needed them, really.
Well, we call that if someone fakes with a jab and then follows with the right, he's faking with his thigh kick and following up with his hands.
Yeah, that's right. Look at that moving defense. There's a punch and there's a kick.
Look at the time. Look at Van's timing, though.
Yeah.
Nassif got that kick out, but Van is so fast. He's on top of all of that.
Well, this is what we were afraid of, and now Van knows that he can go inside pretty much at will.
Look at him.
He's bouncing around, and
we call it play wushu. He looks like he's on the lei tai playing.
He's literally sparring away here.
He's in his zone. You can see that. And someone's about to get a penalty if they don't move, because there's a lot of seconds in between.
I think Nassif is
a little out of sorts. Know what to do to get this fighter. Van just scored again with a thigh kick.
So it's 0 points so far from all judges for Nassif Azar.
In the first minute of the second round. We're under the first minute now. Nassif hasn't scored yet that the judges have seen, because the opponent that he's fighting has something every time he steps in. He has something. Now the ref has just admonished Nassif to go in. Nassif has to do something, but...
Well, that was a bit of a sweep. Didn't work out for him. He gets 1 point for it. I think somebody saw a punch in there, but...
Someone saw something. Another low-scoring round. We're at 29 seconds into this round. There's a thigh kick that you hear.
That's enough. He's picked it off. He's enough, and this could be enough for Van Báu to get...
Now, in some of our other fights, a 6-point difference wasn't enough at 20 seconds, but it's clearly enough here, when Nassif's not going inside. That's right.
Nassif has not moved this entire round, and I wonder if this is another one of those learning experiences that you were talking about for the Lebanese fighter.
Well, he definitely will go and look at this fight, because he just came off this showing where he clearly won his other fight.
Exactly.
Here, this fight didn't go beyond 7 points. So something happened.
We're looking at him here, and I think it was a question of running out of ideas. He proved himself very worthy in terms of the upper body strength, in terms of throwing people around, but when it came up to this active, dynamic Van Báu who was constantly moving, and with each of his, you could tell even with his guard defense, with the fist going up and down.
It's the same thing he just did to his other.
Maybe that's his